Hey guys, welcome to Real Talk with Shant. My name's Chantel. I hope everyone's doing really well today. So we are in April, so we are in the last month of the first quarter of the year. It has gone so quickly, like literally I cannot believe that we are in April. And it's so funny because beginning of the year I write down all these goals, all these things that I want to do, that everything I want to achieve this year, and it's so, oh my god, it's literally so crazy how time waits for no one. And it just kind of like really put a lot of emphasis on how important time management and just staying focused is, because you can have all, it's all good to have all these dreams and all these things, like say all these things you want to achieve, but then actually doing and staying on track to achieve those things by whenever mine's a year, like kind of like over the course of the year, whatever it is, over the month, whatever. Simple thing is time management and staying focused, and that is not one of my strengths. I get easily distracted. I'm not great with disciplining myself. Yeah, I'm not great with time management either. So I have been struggling with those things throughout the year, because like I said, I've set myself goals, I've set myself things that I need to achieve by the end of the year, because I really feel that 2019 is such, I feel like that for everyone, but I feel personally for me 2019 is such an important year. Every year since 2016 has had its thing for me. Like for instance, 2016 is when I came back to Christ. 2017 is when I found a church home and I really got into church. Like, you know, even though 2016 I came back to Christ, 2017 was when my new walk was with Christ was kind of like shaped, like started taking like form. 2018, oh my god, I obviously left my job last year January, so I've actually been out of full-time work for a year and 4 months now, which has been a complete, it's been a complete new lesson, a new journey that I have never experienced before. It's been hard, it's been good, I've learned a lot, like financially, and kind of just like really trusting in God, but that's a different story, that's like another video. But every year has had its things, and I felt like 2016 was like, I mean 2019 for me, I feel like it's meant to be, you've done your learning, like you've been riding with the stabilizers, this is the time to take the stabilizers off. And yeah, you may fall, you may not be completely speeding on your bike by the end of the year, but you're going to be in a new comfortable space with riding the bike without stabilizers, if that makes any sense. But that's kind of what I feel like 2019 is meant to be for me. And in order for me to get to a comfortable space without riding the bike without stabilizers, I have to do, there's a lot of practice, there's a lot of training that goes into that. So without talking riddles I have a lot of work to do, and it has been easy because I am currently studying a professional qualification in human resources to get back into work. I'm looking after my younger sister. I'm also like quite involved in church. Just so many things, you know. I'm working out. There's so much on my plate on a week-to-week basis that I'm meant to do, and sometimes I get it done, sometimes I don't. When I don't get it done, I really do beat myself up, because I just feel like I've just wasted a week. I haven't been productive, and it really gets me down. So I've had to find a way to be productive. I've had to find a way that no matter what, I'm achieving the things that I set for myself at the beginning of the week. And I love writing lists. Literally, I have a diary, I can write all the lists, do all the bullet points, but executing them is a completely different story. So what I've learned is that I've had to make a lot of sacrifices, and I thought that it will be easy to you know, just do the list, like, oh, I've done the list, now just follow the list. But no, I binge watch a lot, so I've had to cut out shows, I've had to sacrifice shows. I cannot watch shows until I finish my qualification, and even then I don't know how I'm gonna cut it down to still achieve what I need to do. But for now, I'm not watching shows. Instagram, I'm constantly on my Instagram like thinking about what I'm gonna post, or sometimes I just get caught on the explore page. Who doesn't? So Instagram, I've literally, I don't, on weekends I can go on Instagram if I've had a really good day, been productive, like literally done everything on my list, then I can go on Instagram. But majority of the time I can't go on Instagram unless I'm posting something. So I set an alarm of when I need to post, go on Instagram at that point in time, post it, and off I go. Like off I log out of Instagram, and that's been working for me. What else have we been doing to stay on track? Not rushing. Like, I know when, like, with me, I set goals and like literally I'm like, oh god, I need to do this. Okay, it's like 2 o'clock and I haven't done, I've only done one thing in my list or whatever, and then I get into like a like, is it fluster or whatever, like I just get panicked and I'm just like, yeah, it's just not good. So what I've started doing is just kind of like not rushing and just like going one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. And going one at a time is working for me, but then that's only if I wake up on time. So normally I'll wake up either at 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock. 7 to get my sister ready to take her to school. Sometimes if I've gone to bed really late because I'm studying, so sometimes I go to bed like, I don't know, around like 2. Last week I was going to bed at 3, and so then my mum will get my sister ready so I can like wake up at least at 9 o'clock. But I need to wake up at 9 o'clock latest, sometimes 10 if I'm really tired, but 9 o'clock. So if I don't wake up at 9, I can't go through my list one by one. Then I'm rushing, then I'm panicked, and then the whole day's a joke because I haven't done anything. So not rushing, being strict with when you wake up, being like disciplined with when you wake up. And when the alarm rings and I don't want to wake up, I literally just remember, and I remind myself, right, I know you don't want to wake up, but if you don't wake up now, you know what's going to happen. You're going to rush through your list, then you're not going to get anything done, but then by the end of the day you're going to be so angry at yourself like that, why didn't I just wake up on time? Then I would have not be feeling crap right now and I'll be going to bed happy. You know, and I like sleep and I want to go to bed happy rather than going to bed frustrated, thinking, oh, like I haven't done anything I need to do, I'm a joke. I'm my biggest critic, so I can like really like cuss myself out, which is not healthy. It's not healthy, which reminds me, when the alarm rings, wake up on time. You can only snooze once. I just don't snooze at all because I do snooze sometimes, but I try not to snooze because one turns into like 3 or whatever, then it is 10, 11 and I'm like fuming. But being disciplined with waking up on time, not rushing for your list. If you're not a list person, I don't really know what to say because I don't know how to operate without a list, but find out some way to manage your day. Find some, if it's in your head, I don't know how to operate without lists. I just don't I just don't know how to. I will forget, like literally I will mentally tell myself, okay, I need to do this, that and that. Then I'll be driving somewhere or maybe like 5 minutes away from home and I'll be like, oh my gosh, crap, like, I forgot to do this. So I just can't operate without a list. I write my list, I wake up, I look at the list, sometimes I take a picture of the list and just go on my day, and it just works for me. So if you're a list person, don't rush through your list. Just bullet point by bullet point and just take it easy. So what have I said? Don't rush, be disciplined and sacrifice. Honestly, in the end of the day, you have to ask yourself how badly do you want your goal? How important is your goal, or how important is it to achieve these things you've set for yourself? And for me, I just feel like if I don't achieve these things, I have no valid reason for me not to achieve my goals. I have no valid reason not to be consistent on YouTube, not to finish my qualification and get back to work. I have no reason not to set myself a target for my blog that, okay, it's here now, let's find a way how to grow it to here by the end of the year, because that's all work. And in the end of the day, if I want those things and I know what those things mean to me, then I have to sacrifice. So if it means I can't watch Real House of Atlanta or Grey's Anatomy, then I can't watch Grey's Anatomy, which is really sad because I really love Grey's Anatomy. But it means I can't watch that. I can't watch that because at the end of the day, if I'm there watching Derek die and crying in my bed, literally I cried when Derek died, but that is a different story. But those things are good for the 40 minutes or the hour or however long the show is. But then when I finish watching 5 or 6 episodes, and then then it's like, what have you been doing? And you can't get that time back. Time waits for no one. You can't get your time back, so you have to invest. You know, people say all the time, you've got to invest your time wisely. It's like money. You don't throw it, well, I don't know, some people throw away money stupidly, but try and invest your time wisely. Do you know what I mean? Because time is so valuable and you can't get it back. So I've just had to ask myself and tell myself, how important are your goals to you? And if they're important as you say they are, if you're as pumped as I say I am, 2019 is going to be a great year, it's going to be a great year. It's not going to be a great year if I don't sacrifice, if I don't discipline myself, and if I don't just not run and just kind of like step by step. Because another thing is, like, if we run and we rush, then we're gonna crash and burn. Like, I know I will, and I have done in the past. You crash and burn. So take time, because if you take time, you get to actually see, like, oh my god, like, I've actually got here and here on my list, or like, it's April and I've achieved this much, or oh my gosh, it's April and I haven't achieved this much. So we need to re-strategize, we need to replan and look back, like, what can we change, what can we tweak? All right, I sacrifice binge watching and this and that, but clearly I'm still not achieving what I need to do. So what else can I sacrifice? What else can I change? And yeah, so just kind of like not losing focus. And I think that not losing focus is good on the goals side, and you know what you're trying to achieve, but at the same time, staying focused on God is it's like, you have your big picture, you have your end goal, your dream or whatever, and there's 2 parts, in my opinion, to get to this end goal. One, staying focused on God. The other bit is the sacrifice, the not rushing, all the other stuff I just said. So yeah, staying focused on God is so important, because if you don't stay focused on God, then you're just going to forget why you're doing this all in the first place. Like, you won't have the motivation, or you're not going to look at oh, it's April, let me re-strategize, because you would have forgotten why you're doing it in the first place. Like, there's no passion, like there's no motivation to do what you want to do if you lose focus on God, and you don't take time to really, you don't take time to spend time with him. I always, again, in my personal opinion, God's love language is quality time. I believe that you just need to really take time sometimes and just like relax with God, chill with God, like have a chit chat with him, you know. Me, when I don't have a chit chat with him and I'm like literally treating him like I'm like a teenager, like, oh yeah, hi, see ya, bye, like doing all that little small talk, or not having meaningful conversation, or spending like quality time with him, yeah, I'm all over the place. There's literally I'm trying to like do like a scale. Literally, I am like this without God, when I'm not spending quality time with him, and I'm like, you know, just nice, mellow, like the waves. Just calm. I'm just calm, I'm ordered, do you know what I mean, with him. And that doesn't come easy. That doesn't just come with, oh yeah, like, you know, God, like he's there. Like, you have to actively spend time with him, and yeah, and just focusing on God. Focusing on God and spending time with him is my thing, helps me. I can do all the discipline, waking up on time, not rushing, re-strategize, I can do all that stuff. But without God, without spending time with him, without quality time, without just remembering why I'm doing what I'm doing, without allowing him to speak to me, allowing him to pour into me, allowing him to give me the strength to stay awake and study, to do this, to increase my capacity, it's all just for nothing without God. So yeah, just don't lose focus, people. Take it easy, remind yourself daily, day in, day out, why you're doing what you're doing. Let your father, let God, let your friends, let people around you pour into you and give you strength. And yeah, just be balanced, do both. And I think that will give you a good, well, it's given me a good kind of way to operate in this crazy life that we live in. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you did. Let me know if there's any, like, do you know what, let me know if there's anything you want to talk about. Like if you watch it and you like it, comment below like some stuff that you kind of want me to, like, it's Real Talk with Shan, so let's have some real talk. So let me know if there's stuff that you want me to talk about. Yeah, so follow me on Instagram, Real Talk with Shants. I'm going to put it down below as well, and you can send me messages there as well if you want, like, any things you want me to talk about, any videos you like to see from me, because, you know, it's for you guys. I do this for you guys. I don't really do this for myself. If I had another way of communicating with the outside world, like to reach a wide audience and kind of just speak to people and encourage them and just kind of share my life stories, I would do it another way, not via YouTube. I get really nervous. It's not my favourite thing to do, but I do it anyway for you guys. So if there's anything you want me to talk about, let me know. It's, you know, it's real talk, like life. Let's talk about life, everything that comes with it, which is a lot. But yeah, so I hope you liked this video, and yeah, see you soon.